the voice of the people, the crowd. In fact, for those of you who are at the Futebol Museum right now, the noise in this room, the celebration room, is deafening under the bleachers inside the bowels of Pacaembu. It's as if you were at the heart of a cheering football fan crowd. So, it could be a better choice for you to pick up a place where you can hear us more clearly. All right, ready. Now come on, I'll give you something to think about connected to the origin of the one word used to describe fan club in Portuguese, torcida, for which the literal translation is twisted. Curiously, it's linked to women. Let me tell you more about this story from the beginning. At the turn of the 19th to the 20th century, football first arrived in Brazil, and there were the women. Not playing, but rather on the bleachers. They were wearing gloves, handkerchiefs, and ribbons. Carried away by the tension and the excitement, they ended up taking those accessories off and twisting them around their fingers. Some say that this story is a bit of a made-up anecdote, but it is a fact that women were already cheering on the turf at horse competitions, a documented fact for that matter. Another fact. By the 1920s, the term torcedoras, or twisters, was being used to describe women fans across all the headlines. In the Origins Room, the next one on our tour, there are several records of ladies with elegant attire in the stadiums. You will also find a rare photograph where fans are decked out in the uniform with the colors of the clubs in São Paulo, dating from the 1930s. Don't forget to check it out for yourself and see how cool they are. For many years, the sports media held contests among women fans, popularly known as Queen of Sports. In the beginning, candidates had to know enough about the clubs they supported, but it deteriorated, and finally, the winner would be selected according to a scale of most beautiful. Over the years, women fans resisted this antiquated idea that women would serve as beautifying accessories to the stadium. A lot of clubs have prototypical women fans who dedicate their lives to the teams they love. The fans also created groups and areas especially designated for women inside the organized fan groups. It is a way for the women to find each other at the stadium. There are many fans from other teams who follow us and support us, and we always say, we want groups like that in all clubs in Brazil. It is very important for us to be more united and all that. You just heard Ana Lu Tomé, organizer of the main women's fan group of Corinthians Club. The way Ana Lu describes fans as being united is so important. Here at the Futebol Museum, over 300 women fans gathered at the first national meeting of women from the bleachers to say the following: football belongs to everyone, men and women alike. We do need to fight every day for our place in the bleachers, until the day when this becomes the new normal. Let there be no more sexism. May a woman not be forbidden to do anything in the bleachers simply because she is a woman, because that is what happens in the prohibitions. That was Kitty, representing one of the main fan groups of Flamengo Clube. Many of these women fans identify themselves as feminists. This is the case of the Coralinas movement from Santa Cruz Club and Alvinegras 1931 from Botafogo Club of Paraíba. Women want the right to go without fear to the stadiums, to not have to suffer any discrimination. They want to cheer on their teams in peace and to be free. So now that you know where the fans are coming from, let's take a step further and find out how women went from the bleachers to the field. Ready?